Welcome
Welcome
to
to
Shade and the
Shade in the
City.
City.
I'm your girl Treese.
It's Nellz
And today we are back like we never left.
again.
Again. Even though we said last time
The
that
last two times
that was the final finale. Guess what?
it wasn't.
WeTV said, no, we're not done with you yet. And they hit us with a two-parter, okay? I can't with y'all. Make up your mind. Anyway, so here we are for
Actually, episode 12 did give season finale with the updates and everything. I was like,
finally. So
yeah.
now we know what to look for. So yes, we are here for the Love After the Lockup. It is season 5, episode 11. Don't get me lying about it's running from
No. Is it? No. It's episode of what?
Episode 11 is like running from home or something like that, or running away. I don't know. That's what my notes said. Anyway, y'all. So yeah, Shade Squad. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving holiday. If you have not already, please make sure that you've hit that like button
and that subscribe button.
And y'all, let's jump right into it because again, this is a two-parter. And yeah, let's get shady. Red. All right, Red and Joy. We're back. Now,
again.
Right. Now, Red thinks that Joy is just, upset that he left her. And
I agree.
And that she'll call. And so, I was really upset because
Baby, come back.
Yes. Because I was hoping that, we were watching this together simultaneously, right? And I said, I really hope that Joy don't spin the block. I have faith. I was over here cheering for old girl because I really thought she wasn't going to spin the block. And we see her driving down the highway in tears, listen to her Mary J. Blige, her Keisha Cole, she all cried out, all that good stuff. Then, Red calls her and tries to apologize, and she's still not interested. And then he's leaving her voicemails, baby, please. Or like this one song that, he found out where he want to be after he went and did his shit, And so, now Joy is battling herself on whether she just needs to keep on trucking down the highway or, go back and get her man.
It's giving she's going to spin the block. That's what it's giving.
I wish I hadn't seen 12 before we recorded this, or I might have still been, in her corner, but sorry, spoiler alert.
Next up is Mikey and Chelsea. So Mikey finally got to Chelsea's house. And, she's a little nervous because she wants the house to look perfect for him. She's also nervous because her kids are due to come home soon. And she knows that they just have to get along. Otherwise, it just ain't going to work. Now, Audrey, her daughter, thinks that Mikey's really nice. But, after all the other men she dealt with, she said that they yelled at her and she really doesn't know, how this is going to work out.
Audrey said she has PTSD. Have a lot of men in and up and out the house. That's what she said.
Yeah, and she got PTSD from all of them. Okay. But she's willing to give him some more time and, fill him out a little bit more. Then the police are just parked across the street outside. Like, they just waiting on somebody to do something wrong. And Chelsea says she already know why they're there. Apparently it's her son. Now, Mikey tries to offer this boy some advice because, he's also a criminal. And then her homegirl, Beth, showed up.
Oh, you did get her name.
Yes, I did. Because remember, I fell asleep on that part. So I had to go back and watch that one scene.
Oh, I just never.
No, remember, I fell asleep on that whole part. So I didn't know none of what happened after that.
Oh.
So yeah, I had to go back and watch it. But yes, her homegirl Beth showed up to grill him. She let him know that she thought that his whole stroke stuff was BS, which, like I told Trish before, I thought so too. I thought he just didn't want to talk to her. You don't remember me telling you that? Remember? I mean, it was so I mean, it wasn't the season that you saw, but in that season, he kept on talking about how he had a stroke and that's why he hadn't contacted her. And it was just this whole thing. And it was really given that it was BS. I really didn't think he was, I didn't.
Okay, I guess I would have had to see that season because I'm like, we got the friend coming out, like, yeah, you know, I helped save.
I don't think we're the only ones that thought it was BS. It was really like given I'm been too caught up on the phone with my other girl to be talking to you. So I'm making up excuses why I didn't want to talk to you. But apparently, like,
not
but we
Mikey.
know, but I got to give Mikey props because we know it's not BS. We know he's going to court for it. His homeboy even vouched for him, made, you know, the police do what they were supposed to do. Like, we know he actually did have a stroke. But Mikey gives us all some grace. He said that he understands why everybody's concerned, because, you know, he's the guy that was locked up and, you know, he's a criminal. So, you know, criminals do some things. They lie, they cheat, they steal. You know what I mean? But he says that he genuinely loves and cares for Chelsea. And he basically, you know, gave her the backstory and his history and let her know that he's a changed man. He's changed his life around, okay? He's on the straight and narrow now. He used to do drugs and steal stuff and, you know, he ain't about that life no more. And he is, you know, consciously doing things to make sure he doesn't go back to that lifestyle. Now,
And I believe Mikey.
You know what? I felt bad for really not believing that he was having stroke. So I listen, I believe whatever the man said.
You stupid.
Whatever he said, I believe it. Okay. So Chelsea took Beth in the kitchen to talk about Mikey. And you know, she said that she's happy he's there. The kids seem to like him. And Beth thinks he's great. She's like, okay, you know, he won me over. Okay. I know he wasn't lying now. And he got you just like me. Okay. But she said that she doesn't understand. No, I'm sorry. She as in Chelsea. No, not Chelsea. Mm-hmm.
Beth, you mean?
Is this girl's name Chelsea?
Yeah, Mikey and Chelsea.
Okay.
Bless your heart.
Listen, leave me alone, okay? So no, I meant she as in Chelsea. So Chelsea doesn't understand why he keeps on asking her about the money, why he want to know where it came from. He ain't putting nothing in it. She said, anytime somebody asks me about some money, it always comes up missing. They stealing my money. So I ain't gonna tell him a damn thing. Okay.
And I was like, okay, I get it, girl. I get it now.
Now Beth says she doesn't really understand why either. Okay. And what idea he has in his head as to where she could be getting this money from. She said, girl, just tell that man you selling your ass on OnlyFans.
Didn't I say that last review?
But that's what he want to make sure she's not doing. Because he like, I ain't getting it. I want to make sure ain't nobody else looking at it.
Well, look. There's that.
Now, Chelsea's kids, they're all sick. They at home, they sick in house. And Mikey has plans to take her on a date. And you know, he knows that she really likes horseback riding. So, you know, he does kind of, because she really wasn't feeling it. She was like, my kids is homesick. I ain't going nowhere. I gotta stay home with them. But once he mentioned horseback riding, he was like, yeah. She was like, all right, kids, I hope y'all feel better. I'm out.
Right.
But then when she got in the car,
so, only 5 minutes later.
Right. She gets a text talking about how her son Corey had court at 1:30. So she decides to go to the courthouse. And you know, she really started freaking out because
I think they have a really good, and this is just me. I felt like, what other court system is texting you to tell you about your court date? Like, if you just missed,
I don't think it was the court. I think it was the lawyer.
Oh, okay.
I think, yeah, I'm assuming. I think it was the lawyer.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, I ain't mad at it. The court system nice, you know?
I don't think so. But yeah, she really started freaking out when she found out it was the same charge that Mikey had just got out of prison for. So she like, oh no, I got to U-turn it. Okay, we after date, I got to go to court. I got to make sure my baby ain't getting locked up. Apparently this boy put his hand up in a vending machine and stole some snacks, and now he's going to court for it. It's given, this is a tiny little baby town. If y'all taking me to court for some $1 or $1.25 snacks out the damn vending machine, what when I was a kid? We really like really? This ain't no like. What type of charge is that?
I think they just want to give him a pat on the hand and be like, "Don't do that again."
And y'all parked out outside of my house for this? I ain't out here stealing cars. Now, Mikey, like, okay, like it don't even make no sense to me. How he go to jail for the same charge that they sending this boy is going to court for. Mikey was out here stealing cars, and this boy sticking his hand up a vending machine. That don't even make no sense. It's giving this is a small little, I don't know. Chelsea's worried that she'll be going to jail in his place, since she doesn't have him to go to court. Girl, it don't work that way. I don't know. This whole scene just confused me. But yeah, she went to court for her son, to make sure that her son don't go to jail for stealing some chips and some candy bars.
Then we jump into Britney and Kerok. As you remember, she was upset, ran outside to go have a good cry because she's upset because she wants to, have baby talk, and Kerok's not interested. But he comes and comforts her and basically just lets her know that, that whole conversation that they had with the doctor was real spooky for him. And Britney basically just wants to ensure that they're going to have a baby. And I was here for Kerok just saying, look, I can't promise you that. And so Britney feels like, well, I made so many sacrifices. And I was like, and I think this is the part that you were up, and I was like, oh, what, the quitting school, the quitting the other job, or I don't know what happened to the lab when she was serving, but now she's doing that. But she feels like she's making a lot of sitting up under Kerok all day. That's a sacrifice.
They ain't gonna last long because Kerok don't want nobody sitting up under him. He wants to go out and hustle. He want to make some money.
But she does question if he still wants to get married, and he says that he does. So, he reassures her.
He just don't know if he want no babies.
Right. And says, stop bringing up having this baby. And yeah, that was pretty much Britney and Kerok.
Now it's Teresa's favorite, Melissa and Louie. Louie
got them Steve Harvey teeth in his mouth.
It takes time to go down, girl. They got it. You know what I think? I think once they take out your teeth, like maybe like your gums are swollen or something. I don't know.
That's true. I could see that.
So Louie finally got his teeth taken out and his dentures put in. And he hates it. He says that they're way too big for his mouth, but apparently they're just temporaries. He's gonna have to keep going back to get his permanent set. And I think also, like I said, maybe once the swelling goes down. Now he calls Melissa, and she hates them too. She completely agrees with him. And she thought that they were freaking hilarious.
She said she can't take them serious.
Yeah, she's like, you know what? I'm cool with this. My man is out there giving horse teeth, so I'm good with that.
She's like, I don't think anybody's checking for him.
So she thought. Then they have a conversation about putting their relationship on pause. Basically, she put it on pause for him to step up.
Oh yeah, she said he's not accomplishing anything, is what my notes have.
Mm-hmm. So she feels like basically she doesn't get like where he's coming from as far as him wanting her wanting him to step up. So she's like, you know what, I'm done with this conversation, and she wished him and his teeth and his mama a good night. She's like, you know what, you mama's boy with your horse ass teeth, get the hell off my line. Good night, homie. So I don't know. It's giving Melissa is done. She's
yeah,
over.
She seems over it to me. I don't even know why she's still accepting the phone calls, but I guess it was the same day. So
she's like, this is not the Louie that I was pressed over back in school.
Well, I'm hopefully she wised up. So then we see Brittney, not the Kerok and Brittney, the other Brittney.
And Brittney.
She admitted to that she had a relapse, so I was not that far off. After her fallout with Andy, she realizes that she was away. I think she said she relapsed for a week and then she ran out of money.
Mm-hmm.
But she doesn't want to be a bad mom, and she plans to put her kids first. That's her motto. Then she meets up with her homegirl who she used to get high with, to discuss how she wants to live a clean and sober life. And that's what I have about Brittney. Then we see good old Andy talking to his daughter. I forgot her name. It's in my other notes, the other one. But you know, she's asking if he heard from Brittney. And he said that he hasn't seen her, you know, face to face in months. And they haven't really talked. And his daughter said he got, you know, he likes crazy bitches. That's just, you know, clearly what you do. But you know, hasn't seen, basically he ain't seen Brittney since he gave her that money. And basically his kids say, I told you so.
Now, Sharae's, Jesus Christ, Latrice's other favorite, Sharae and Anthony. Now Sharae packed up all Anthony's stuff because apparently they got into an altercation.
I thought this was sad.
Where this man bit this girl on her back, Okay, so she called the police, but she didn't press any charges because she didn't want him to get locked back
Oh,
up.
are we gonna get into why she got bit on her back?
Do we care why?
Well, no, not why. It's not okay. But no, I'm disappointed because the reason they got into it, Shade Squad, is because Anthony was out here creeping and talking to other females, and she found out about it, and that's what caused the hoopla. Not saying that it's right for anybody to get bit. I'm just saying that who would ever thought Mr. Dedicated, this man just proposed, and ain't she? That's all I'm gonna say. Because that's why she was so upset. She was like, he just proposed, he did all this, and he's still talking to other
Chris Brown tried to tell you, these hoes ain't loyal.
Yeah, he did say that.
Speaking of Chris Brown. You know, I'm caught in some stuff and then they want to fight.
Right.
I'm just saying. Now, but yeah, like I said, she didn't press any charges because she didn't want him to get locked back up. Now, his mom is totally on board with her. She completely understands why Sharae, you know, did what she did, where she coming from. And she said her son was dead ass wrong. And she feels like he needs to get himself together. So she signed him up for some anger management classes that she said that he is going to do. He needs to do them, and that's what it is. Okay, mama put her foot down. She was like, you could act all crazy, act like I ain't your mama the way you want to, but guess what? This is what you're going to do. Now, Sharae says that she's not taking her ring off because she does have faith that he will come back to her as a new version of himself. Apparently, that's not going to happen because we know what the future holds for Anthony.
Yeah, sorry we spoiled that for you, Shade Squad. But, you know, hopefully he doesn't.
It wasn't we. It wasn't we. It wasn't we. It wasn't we.
I don't think, shut up. I don't think, but I don't think he ever, they ever sentenced him. I got to go look that up. I know he got locked up, but I don't know how long for now.
Like it could have been a like quick little in and out type of thing.
Not, I mean, maybe like a 2-year situation. I don't know. That's why I want to go. I'll have that for you next time, Shade Squad. I'll let you know what Anthony is doing. But yeah, y'all, that was pretty much episode 11 of Love After Lockup. We appreciate you joining us again for what I feel like is part 3 of the finale. But yes, if you haven't already, and I just want to shout out and say thank you to all of our new subscribers. We see you growing, glowing.
You know, the holiday, y'all was playing.
Right. So thank you. We loved seeing you in the comments, going back and forth, talking about this craziness. So just want to give a big shout out and show my appreciation to you guys. But if you haven't already, please make sure that you hit that like button.
You comment.
You subscribe.
And you hit the notification bell.
And make sure you're following us on all the platforms, the TikTok, the Twitter, the Facebook, and the IG. And we will catch you in a minute or two for episode 12 of The Love that comes after the lockup. Have a great week and a good night.